Hey yo, what's poppin', gang? What's to it? Y'all already know how the squad do it, man. You gotta stay moving to get through it. I hope everybody is blessed and stress free. And if you ain't, start knowing you can so you can stop thinking you can't. And with that being said, let's get to the content. Oh, what's to it, YouTube? Man, look, right? So, I want to talk to y'all today about um what it's like, right, to know the amounts of things that you putting on the people that you got in your lives, right? See, I think a lot of people, they forget, you know, that the people that you have in your life, they carriers, right? Now these people, they are carriers of your shit, you know, and some people are going to carry more of your shit than other people. And you're going to know that these people will carry more of your shit than other people, which is the reason that you will tend to put more of your shit on these people than you would other people, right? And it's really a test of understanding and knowing and saying, you know, how much am I putting on my carrier, right? Because that's what they are. Everybody in your life is a carrier, right? And the amount of things that you give them to carry, you have to understand that the more things that you constantly put up here for them to carry, you know, it. So look at it this way, right? Imagine this. Imagine a person being in your life, right? And then you say, "Here, this is what comes with me," right? And then they take it, boom. And then you say, "Okay," and then this comes with me, so and then this, right? Boom. Now this is just what comes with you, okay? So then now they're okay with what comes with you. They're gonna carry this. But then while they're with you, you start to add things on, right? So then now they get to this point, right? So now at this point, how much can they really hold with just these two hands, right? So then typically what happens is a person that really cares for you, or that's there, you know, wholeheartedly, in a sense, whether it be, you know, real blood relatives or just a person that's close to you, right? What they'll tend to do is once their hands get too full, right? They look for something that they can dump this in, right? And then they hold that, right? So imagine if they found a box or something, right? This box. Well, here's a box, right? So now they took what was in their hands and then they dumped it in this box, right? So now they're holding this box. And then now they're saying, okay, whatever stuff they start to dump on me, now I can just let it put it in this box. Because this box is easier to carry, right? It makes sense. Boom. So now, you know, they start to fill up the box. Now, even though this box is easier to carry, the load is now heavier, right? So now, as to where it's easier for them to carry it, it's harder to hold it. It's getting harder to hold, right? But as it's getting harder to hold, it's still piling up. And see, them people, they're probably going to find something bigger, that they can pour into, right? And then they can hold that. Well, see, now, the space has gotten a little bigger, but it's also gotten heavier because whatever they needed to pour this stuff in, it has its own weight, right? So, see, now they're actually adding to. See, that's the stress. That's the stress, right? From what they're getting from you. See, they're starting to stress out now, right? So, see, that's the extra weight that they're adding to the weight that you've placed on them. You see, because so now they see a suitcase. They say, let me throw this in this suitcase, right? And even if it's just a small suitcase, well, that small suitcase has its own weight, right? So now they poured everything from the box into this small suitcase, right? Well, guess what? Because you see that they're constantly finding a way to carry your shit, you're gonna keep on putting it on, right? Well, you got to know that eventually they're going to run out of arm strength. They'll never run out of places big enough to place the shit that you put on them. But they will run out of arm strength to carry it, which means that eventually they will run out of everything. There's nothing else. There's no more stamina. There's no more nothing. There's no more breath. There's no more strength to take another step with you, and then that person leaves. And when that person leaves, it's strange that that person gets blamed for leaving someone when they really needed them. So with that being said, right, I want y'all to understand and look at this situation and ask yourself, right, how much are you putting on the people around you? And are they becoming weaker because of the things that you're putting on them? There are ways to alleviate those things, and that's by not making them people have to deal with the things that you're making them carry any longer. We all are guilty of it. Everybody, anybody that watches this video, we all are guilty of it. We also are carriers as well. We're dumpers and we're also carriers. So you ask yourself, right, how much are you willing to carry from a person? And how much are you willing to help a person get rid of the things that they don't need to carry? And then you'll be able to say, well, I know how much I dump on people. And if you're a person that very seldomly dumps anything on people, and you are indeed just a carrier, start understanding there is a thing called overloading. And you will tend to do that the very minute you stop realizing that you can't carry everybody's shit. Because that's what you'll do. You'll try to carry everybody's shit versus trying to help and show them how to eliminate the things that they have to give to people to carry. So with that being said, man, let me know down in the comments, how you feel about whether if you a carrier or if you a dumper. Like it's a conversation and not a debate. See, a lot of people look at things as if it's a debate and there's a right and a wrong. No, it's a conversation. It's a conversation of understanding and knowing this. And, I never thought about it in that way. And now that I can see it from a different perspective, maybe I can step into some things differently and kind of come off and maybe fix some things that I didn't know needed to be fixed. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can let you know when I'm dropping something. And listen, please like the videos, man. Like the video for me. It's okay. Just hit the but it's just a little thumbs up thing. Just hit it, gang. Like, damn, that shit crazy. Oh, too, right? HushBoyENT25.com, man. Go check me out. I will be releasing a lot of new music here coming up. I'm putting my first album together. I'm gonna drop it. If not Father's Day, it will be the 4th of July. Um, it's called T25. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this shit straight. I'm also streaming on any platform that you can see your music on, including YouTube Music, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn, you can Shazam me, Pandora. It don't matter. You know. Until next time, we gone.